How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Lucky Pack MTG. My name is Matt, and we are here to get some revenge. Let me explain this. I have bought many boxes of Ixalan before I decided to do this channel. And the one time that I do this for you guys, the box is a complete and utter dud. But not this time. This time, we're going to open a box and get some revenge on the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Because I cannot end on a box being that bad. So, before we get to this, I have a couple of things to ask you guys. And that, of course, is like this video, share this around with anybody else who likes watching pack openings, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, well, hit that bell icon so you know when I upload. And if you want to support the channel, down below, there is a Patreon link where you have a chance to get a pack. Or 2, or 3, however many packs you want. But it helps support the channel and helps us do stuff like this. So, we're going to rub our Monokaneko here and open another box of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Get some revenge on the gods. So, as you all know, these are set boosters. So, we are going to be getting art cards, but we're also going to be looking for a few things. And we get ourselves a treasure trove box topper. If this is your first time seeing Ixalan be opened, there are some special cards in here that have that symbol right there, and that is Jurassic Park. They're from the Lost World. They're from Lost Kingdom. They're from all of the Jurassic World franchise. And we're looking for some really good cards. We also have a chance to get list cards in here. And of course, there's special guest cards. There's a lot of stuff. And there's uncommons we're looking for. There are commons we're looking for. There is a bunch. So let's go ahead and get started with the Lost Caverns of Ixalan Part 2, The Revenge. Well, that's a list card right off the bat. I don't know if you guys saw that. Unless I'm doing this wrong. Let's take a look here. Nope, I'm doing this right, I think. But here's our art card. Right? That is a Death Cap marionette. Now, of course, we have the beautiful lands. Can't wait to get some foils in these. And we got Burning Sun Cavalry, Marauding Brinefang, Panicked, Altasar, Soaring Sandwig, Caparati Sunborn, Contested Game Ball, a Mischievous Pup, Market Gnome, Clay-Fired Bricks, and here we go. We have Kellen, Daring Traveler. Then we have a foil Ruin Lurker Bat, and our list card is Zorn! Zorn is a treasure token doubler from, what is that? The Forgotten Realms. And if you would create one or more treasure tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional treasure token. We get a list card right off the bat. And a useful one at that. Alright. Next. That is Saheeli. I think I... Oh, that is a signed Saheeli. Very cool. Then we have a Hidden Cataract. Veto's Inquisitor. Mephetic Drought. Glorifier of Suffering. Oaken Siren, Pirate Hat, Calamitous Cave-In, Scampering Surveyor, Bat Colony, Inverted Iceberg, and Polani's Hatcher. Nice. And then we have a foil, Greedy Freebooter, and a dinosaur token. Rawr. Well, I think we have another list card I just saw. This is Kutzel, I believe. So we have... Oh, nope, this is Sovereign Onik Auha. I said that wrong, guarantee it. But we have a foil Promising Vein, which is good because I have some commander decks that need foiling. Deep Goblin, Skull Taker, Skullcap Snail, Primordial Gnar, Deathcap Marionette, Canonized in Blood, Bartolomo de Presidio. Why did I say it like that? Because it's Bartolomo. Malicious Eclipse. And then we have a Showcase Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Very cool. Followed up here by Dino DNA. Nice artifact. This is our first Jurassic Park card. Imprint. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Activate only as a sorcery. Create a tap 6. Create a token that is a copy creature card. A copy of target creature card exiled to Dino DNA, except it is a 6/6 green dinosaur creature with trample. Activate only as a sorcery. Good God, that's a good card. Love it. We're already doing better. The Everflowing Well for our rare. And we got Atali's Favor and a list card. Giant Caterpillar. I don't know if this is worth anything. It's from Visions. I don't know if it's a rare. Back from the more simpler times of Magic the Gathering. Dino DNA already. We got our first Jurassic Park card, and it is a doozy. What I would love to get my hands on, and I'm going to attempt to get my hands on it, is actually a collector booster box of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. But this, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm going to try. And this is the Might of the Ancestors. And we got a Hidden Volcano, Waylaying Pirates, Shipwreck Sentry, Brackish Blunder, Dead Weight, Unlucky Drop, Dig Site Conservator, Diamond Pickaxe, Careening Minecart, Sahili's Lattice, and the Belligerent. Oh, we got a double. Then we have a foil, Abuelo Ancestral Echo. Not bad. And then map token. Alright. Next, let's see what we get. Get some more elusive Jurassic Park. I have enough Jurassic... I'm going to say this and then they're going to give them to me. I have enough Jurassic Park lands, unless you're going to give me a command tower. I would love another Jurassic Park command tower. But this is Wave Goodbye. And that's exactly what they're doing with the wave. Another land. Then we have Armored Kincaller, Cavern Stomper, Seismic Monstrosaur, Disturbed Slumber, Gargantuan Leech, Defossilize, Sinuous Benthasar, Master Guide Mural, Zoyoa Lava Tongue, and Showcase. Then we have a Pugnacious Hammer Skull. And we have a foil Disruptor Wanderglyph and a Golem. I can say in all the boxes that I've opened, I've never opened a belligerent, so that was a new one for me. Hey, look at that. We just had a plains, and now we get the art card of the plains. Look at that. Love it. Hidden Courtyard. Compass Gnome. Hotfoot Gnome. Tinker's Tote. Oltec Archaeologist. Kinjali's Dawnrunner. Glimpse the Core. Spelunking. Another good pull. Spelunking is great for Commander, great for Landfall. That's a good one. Put that down there. Another Inverted Iceberg. And hold on. Command Tower! Yes! Love this! I asked for a Command Tower, I got a Command Tower. I'm going to show you. I don't want to spoil the rare, but it's a flip land. So you got two sides. Love it. That's awesome. Yeah! Exactly what I wanted. Alright, what is the rare? We got Intrepid Paleontologist. And then an Iron Paw Aspirant. And another map token. Now you can, I think the most I've gotten out of this set with Jurassic Park is 4. I think I've gotten 5. So maybe we'll get 4 and see how it goes. Alright. This, I believe, is Promising Vein? Hit the Mother Lode. Then we have a beautiful foil plains. Love these. I love these out of all of the lands. These lands are my favorites. So foil plains. Frilled Caveworm. Song of Stupefaction. River Herald Scout. Waterwind Scout. Another mischievous pup. Market Gnome. Dig Site Conservator. Another Diamond Pickaxe. Another Zayoa and Showcase. And then we have a Sunken Citadel. Very nice. Well, a foil Brass's Tunnel Grinder as well. Another foil rare. Very cool. And this doesn't count as Jurassic Park. I have many of these. Jurassic Park treasure token. Let's open this up. So, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, the Revenge seems to be doing pretty good here. We got a dinosaur. Just a dinosaur. There's a dinosaur token, I believe. The art card for that. Very cool. Another Promising Vein. Iron Paw Aspirant. Envoy of Okanek Ohua. Atali's Favor. Hatali's Final Strike. Ruin Lurker Bat. Deep Cavern Bat. 2 types of bats. Soul Coil Viper. Stinging Cave Crawler. Spring-loaded Saw Blades. And bam! 1,000 Moons Smithy. Into Barracks of the 1,000. Really good. Foil Waylaying Pirates. And we have a list card. Consume Spirit. I don't know what symbol that is. Very nice. So we've gotten 3 list cards as well. So two Jurassic Park cards already, which were really good. And then we got the Zorn. We've already got a lot out of this box. And what's even better is I got a really good deal on this. Now this is the Enigma Jewel, I believe. Locus of Enlightenment. I was way off. Alright, so we got a Swamp. Beautiful Swamp. Oltec Cloud Guard. Deconstruction Hammer. Ancestral Remnants. Family Reunion. Ixali's Lore Keeper. Calamitous Cave-In. Scampering Surveyor. Otaclon Landmark. Oh, well, another Calavigno, First of the Blessed. Nice. This is a commander card. Very cool. Wasn't expecting that. We have a Veto, Fanatic of Ixalan. I know where he's going. And then we have Foil Sunshot Militia and Magic Minigame that no one cares about playing. So Veto, I have a vampire. It's run by Carmen, but I have a vampire commander deck that I'll probably throw him into. I'm converting it to an Edgar Markov deck. I've been trying to convert it to an Edgar Markov deck for a while now. I may just make a new Edgar Markov vampire deck. I don't know. I have another Cavallino, so I probably can. I remember this. He's a planeswalker. His name is Quintorius Cand. Quintorius Cand. He was a scholar with Strixhaven, so we got a Hidden Volcano. Fanatical Offering. Acolyte of Ixalan. Veto's Inquisitor. Mephitic Drought. Glorifier of Suffering. A Careening Minecart. Volatile Fault. Enterprising Scallywag. Showcase its I'm gonna try and pronounce this. It's Quinth, firstborn of Gisharth. It's a dino. And then we have Amalia Benavides Aguirre. Pretty sure I have one of her already. And a Bloodthorn Flip. This was like a vampire thing. And then one of the helper cards. Flip card. Alright. I have kind of an artifact deck. Looking at the Thousand Moon Smithy, I have... The problem is it's Anmar, so white isn't a possibility. Although Anmar just did get a little beefy, adding a few cards. We have an autographed art card, and that is Clifftop Retreat. Nice. Very cool. Autographed Clifftop Retreat. We have a foil Hidden Nursery. Seeker of Sunlight. River Herald's Guide. Miner's Guidewing. Rumbling Rockside. Cartographer's Companion. Chupacabra Echo. Abyssal Gorestalker. Hermite Nautilus. Twist and Turns. And Hit the Motherlode. We got the art card from that earlier. Then we have a Tectonic Hazard. And oh, this is something. Our special guest card, Mephidros Vampire. Flying, each creature you control is a vampire in addition to its other creature types and has, whenever this creature deals damage to a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. This is a vampire box. That's very cool styling. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's definitely going in my vampire deck. I have a couple of things going in my vampire deck, apparently. So I believe you only get one special guest per box. So that's our special guest. I think this is Tali. Warden of the Inner Sky. I am just not guessing these correctly. Hidden Necropolis. Oak in the Siren. Pirate Hat. Waylaying Pirates. Shipwreck Scent. This is a pirate pack. Bat Colony. Defossilize. Gargantuan Leech. Calcim's Stone Tree. Get Lost in a Showcase. I cannot tell you how many of these I have pulled. I have 2 foil versions of these. I have sold like 4 of these. It's a good card, and I love the artwork for it. Apparently this is the one of the rares that I always pull. And then we have Fabrication Foundry. Very cool. And then we just pulled that. Calcim's Stone Tree. And a Vampire Demon. I'm gonna need that because I pulled Vito and he creates those. Another Showcase Get Lost. like I said, it's a good card. It's very useful. This is Amalia. Right? Amalia, yep. And then we got our Forest. Can't go wrong with the Forest. We got Ancestor's Aid, Cosmium Blast, Ray of Ruin, Staunch Crewmate, Swashbuckler's Whip, Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider, Hoverstone Pilgrim, Idol of the Deep King, Ukenbach, the Great Mistake in the showcase. Then we have a Restless Reef, Dig Site Conservator, and a Treasure Token. This is a very cool treasure token. Well, spoiled that one. We got a list card. Don't know what it is yet. This is Last Rites, I think. Growing Rites of Ixalan. I am just whiffing on these art cards. Hidden Nursery, Brackish Blunder, Deadweight, Unlucky Drop, Greedy Freebooter, Out of Air, Cavernous Maw, Ukenbach, the Great Mistake, Pit of Offerings, Dowsing Device, and that's a name. Matzalantili, the Great Door. Cost 3, tap it, draw a card, then discard a card. Or, tap 4, transform Matzalantili, the Great Door. Activate only if there are 4 or more permanent types among cards in your graveyard. It transforms into the Core. Legendary land. Fathomless Descent. Tap, add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Whew. That's not bad. I can't pronounce it to save my life, but that's not bad. Malamet Brawler. And then we have Foil Malamet Brawler. And then we have our list card. Pawn of Ulamog. That is from Rise of the Eldrazi. Whenever Pawn of Ulamog or another non-token creature you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you may put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrificed this creature. Add 1 mana to your mana pool. Also a vampire. This is a vampire box, I tell you. Alright, with this pack, we are halfway through. We have gotten 4 list cards, 2 Jurassic Park cards. We have gotten our special guest. Let's see what else we can get. What is this? This is very colorful. This is Roar of the Fifth People. That is very colorful. I like that. Captivating Cave, Compass Gnome, Hotfoot Gnome, Tinker's Totes, Oltec Archaeologists, Oltec Cloud Guard, Sinuous Benthasar, Scythe Claw Raptor, Belligerent Yearling, another Showcase Earthshaker Dreadmaw. What's this? Tishana's Tidebinder. Very nice. I had a showcase of her. The showcase of Tishana's Tidebinder is very colorful, just like the art card. Let's see. Then we got a foil Malamet Scythe and a dinosaur token. All right. We have reached the crest. We are on our way back down. We have about 15 more packs to open. What are we going to get out of this to make the last box seem like a memory? This is Zoyawa Lava Tongue. Alright. Captivating Cave, Marauding Brinefang, Panicked Altasar, Soaring Sandwing, Armored Kincaller, Cavern Stomper, Chart a Course, Nakanzil Current Conductor, Kinjali's Dawnrunner, Jade Seed Stones, and the Skullspore Nexus, legendary artifact. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness equal to the total power of those creatures. And tap 2, tap it, double target creature's power until end of turn. Well now, that's a good one, isn't it? Then we have a foil Acolyte of Aclazotz and a simple bat. Alright. So we've had 4 list cards so far. Only one uncommon that is worth anything. Ojur Pak Partik Deepest Epoch. That is the blue god. Speaking of blue, an island. Malamet Scythe, Malamet Brawler, Iron Paw Aspirant, Hurl into History, Confounding Riddle, Eaten by Piranhas, Rampaging Ceratops in the Showcase, and Showcase Amalia. Look at that. I like that. Very cool. And we still have more to go. What is this? Bringer of the Last Gift in Showcase, I guess? Extended art? That's very cool. And are you kidding? We have another one. Bringer of the Last Gift. We just got that. And then we have a foiled Herald River Guide and a list card. Marasa Ranger, Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 3 colorless, 1 green. If you do, put 2 counters on Marasa Ranger. That was a very interesting pack. And being a very interesting pack with 3 rares and a list card in it, that could have been yours if you join the Patreon. Oh, we're getting token, which is fine. Oh, this is Clavino, right? Yep, Clavino, first of the blood. We got Hidden Necropolis, Nurturing Bristleback, Dinotomaton, Relic's Roar, Rampaging Spiketail, Acrobatic Leap, Guardian of the Great Door, Geological Appraiser, Curator of Sun's Creation, Bartolomo di Presidio in the Showcase. Showcase is very cool. And then we have Tarian's Journal. Graveyard Recursion, always good. Merfolk Cave Diver. Oh, it wasn't even a token. It is Booster Blitz Magic Minigame that no one cares about. I don't think they still do that. Alright. Still, only 2 draft part cards, so we're on the lookout for those. Contest of Claws? Contest of Claws! I got one! Haha! And we have another Amazing Forest. Envoy of Ukunek Uhua. Atali's Favor. Atali's Final Strike. Fanatical Offering. Acolyte of Aclazotz. Glimpse the Core. Another Spelunking. Hey, that's a good card. And then we have Ixali's Lorekeeper. A Teclon Landmark. And what is this? Inky, Sensual of the Sun. Very nice. And a foil Shipwreck Sentry. And flip card token. Alright. I can tell you right now, we have already made more than what the box I paid for the box. Like I said, I got this on sale and I couldn't pass it up. And when I show you the price that I got it for, you'll understand. This is Nakanzil? Nakanzil. Yep. Alright, I'm 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on naming the art cards after I have whiffed on every single one. Hidden Courtyard. Seismic Monstrosaur. Disturbed Slumber. Pathfinding Axejaw. Petrify. Over the Edge. Forgotten Monument. Vanguard of the Rose. Bitter Triumph. I don't know if it's still worth something. If it is, you know where the price will go. And then we have a Showcase Scytheclaw Raptor. And a Deep Fathom Echo. Foil Idol of the Deep King. And then an advertisement. We get an advertisement. Not even a minigame, an advertisement. I'm buying Magic cards. I don't need an advertisement for Magic cards. Oh boy, what is this one? I've seen it before. I'm trying to rack my brain. Something to do with ancestors. Call the ancestors? I'm gonna be wrong. Ancestral reminiscence. I was close. I said ancestors. I got half a point. So I'm 2.5. Foil Captivating Cave. As I'm keeping score for no one other than myself. Runaway Boulder. Brazen Blade Master. Tectonic Hazard. Goblin Tomb Raider. Plundering Pirate. Gold Fury Strider. Zoetic Glyph. Aquali the Seething Tower. Sunbird Standard. Terrarian's Soul Cleaver. Equipped creature has vigilance. Whenever another artifact or creature is put into the graveyard from battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature. Nice. Then we have foil Pit Offerings and a Merfolk. A hexproof Merfolk. Alright. Oh, there we go. Amalia! We got her already. That's how I know. So I'm... Amalia, I think we've gotten 2 of her. Did we get 2 of her? Well, I know we got 2 of the cards. I don't know if we got 2 of the art cards. Hidden Courtyard. Sage of Days. Walk with the Ancestors. In the Presence of Ages. Diadact Echo. Basking Capybara. Zoyoa Lava Tongue. Zoyoa's Justice. Spyglass Siren. Inverted Iceberg. And, oh. Quintarius Canned. Planeswalker. You know me. Love my Planeswalkers, even if I don't use them. Then we got a foil pirate hat, because everyone needs a shiny hat. Ixalan's Binding as a list card. Ixalan's Binding enters the battlefield to exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Ixalan Binding leaves the battlefield. Your opponents can't cast spells with the same name as the exiled card. This was good in Standard, not really good in Commander, unless you're playing against one of those Commander decks that has like the creatures that you can have as many as you want in the deck. But still a good exile card. And this is a Revenant. It's something Revenant. Something Revenant. The Starving Revenant. I was right. I was right about the Revenant part. We have a Mountain. We have Deconstruction Hammer. Ancestral Remnants. Family Reunion. Ancestors Aid. Thrashing Brontodon. Triumphant Chomp. Colossal Dactyl. Showcase Caparoctes Sunborn. And then we have a showcase pugnacious hammer skull. That actually looks really cool. So we've gotten Amalia twice, we've gotten Bringer of the Last Gift twice, and now we've gotten 2 pugnacious hammer skulls. You know what I'd also like to see 2 of? Command Tower or Dino DNA. I would be happy with either. Then we got Poetic Ingenuity. Nice. Then we got Foil Compass Gnome. Speaking of gnome, we have a gnome. Oop, bumping the camera. Don't bump the camera. We're getting a token. Oh, what is that? That's an angel. Angel of something. I don't know. I haven't seen that one before, so we're going to go with Resplendent Angel. I've gotten a Resplendent Angel, just never in Showcase. That's right, Angel. Hidden Volcano. Buried Treasure. Daring Discovery. Sunfire Torch. Araska Puzzle Door. Volatile Wanderglyph. Synapsis Necromage. Tendril of the Micro Tyrant, which we have pulled on this channel. Explorer's Cache. Grasping Shadows. And Oger Kaslem Deepest Growth. This is one of the good gods that are in this set. Trample. Whenever Oger Kaslem deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or land card from among them onto the battlefield, then put the rest in the bottom in a random order. When Oger Kaslem dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control, which is this one, Temple of Cultivation. Add a green, and then you can transform it as a sorcery to transform it back to Oger Kaslem. Yes! Then we have a foil, and a console, current conductor, and a treasure token from Jurassic Park. I am glad I have been able to open this stuff for you guys. I don't know what happened with that last box, but I believe we are making up for it now. Oger Talk? I think this is the red god. Oger Axonil, Deepest Might. I said it was the red god. It is the red god. I just can't remember his name. And then we have a foil swamp. Look at that. Love it. Staggering size. Cute little blue poison dart frog. Nurturing bristleback. Sorcerer's spyglass. Merfolk cave diver. Glow cap lantern. Sea note scout. Thrashing Brontodon in the showcase. And then we have Hawkball, the Surging Soul. This is a commander card for Ixalan in the showcase. Hawkball is actually pretty good. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each merfolk creature you control explores. Whenever Hackball of the Surging Soul attacks, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you don't, draw a card. What happened there? What is that? It was like a powder or something. That's weird. Apparently I got some extra powder in my cards. It's called Cardboard Crack for a reason, but it didn't mean it's serious. And then we have Restless Prairie and a foil, Hatali's Final Strike, and a flip card. I don't know what that was, but all right. This is the blood letter of Aclazotz. I know because I had one. Blood letter of Aclazotz. I have the showcase foil in my Vampire Commander deck. Hidden Cataract. Maybe, since we've been pulling some pretty decent cards, maybe that is fortuitous. Cosmian Blast, Ray of Ruin, Sage of Days, Walk with the Ancestors, In the Presence of Ages, Dreadmaw's Ire, I hate this name, It's Gwynth, Earthshaker Dreadmaw, Tithing Blade, and then we have Trumpeting Carnosaur. When Trumpeting Carnosaur enters the battlefield, discover 5. And then 2 and a red, discard Trumpeting Carnosaur. It deals 3 damage, target creature or planeswalker. Not bad. Then we have Waterwind Scout. And minigame. Alright. 4 included. We have 3 packs left after this, plus our Treasure Trove Box Topper. I know you guys all love that one. This is the Myco Tyrant. Pretty good commander card, Myco Tyrant. I may know these cards pretty well. I say that after I got all of the other ones wrong. Another Plains. Looks like they want us to make a white deck. A Braid. Disruptor Wanderglyph. Cogwork Wrestler. Thousand Moons Crackshot. Thousand Moons Infantry. Malamute Battleglyph. Might of the Ancestors. Kutzel Malamute Exemplar. That's another good pull. We've gotten 3 good uncommon pulls. And 4 if we count Bitter Triumph, if it's still worth something. Waterlogged Hulk. And Bedrock Tortoise. And then we have a foil Gold Fury Strider and a Fungus token. Alright. 2 left after this. We still have at least 1 more Jurassic Park card coming. That is a autographed deepest whatever Oger Patik Deepest Epoch. You would think I would remember that since we got him just a little while ago. Hidden Nursery, Dino Automaton, Relic's Roar, Rampaging Spiketail, Acrobatic Leap, Burning Sun Cavalry, Coatil Scavenger, Council of Echoes, Self-Reflection, Nakanzel Current Conductor, and we have Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel, and then we have a Seismic Monstrosaur, and counters. Alright, 2 left. Is one of these last 2 going to have a 3rd Jurassic Park card? I've been bragging about how I pulled 4, and now I've only pulled 2. This is Galta Stampede Tyrant. Galta Stampede Tyrant. Yep. Alright. Foil Hidden Volcano. Diadact Echo. Basking Capybara. Staggering Size. Poison Dart Frog. Rampaging Ceratops. Dusk Rose Reliquary. Bloodthorn Flail. Calcim's Stone Tree. And we have, Showcase Oger Oxenil Deepest Might. Look at that. That's fucking cool. He is the red god that we pulled before. Trample. If red source you control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than Oger Onyxil's power to an opponent, that source deals damage equal to Oger Oxenil's power instead. When Oger Oxenil dies, return it to the battlefield tapped, transformed as Temple of Power. So you add red, and then you can transform them back. The gods always have a problem. You always have a problem getting rid of gods. And then we have Braided Net. I've seen that before. And then Attentive Sunscribe. And a Gnome Soldier. We have pulled some amazing cards out of this set, out of this box. Let's see if the last pack before the box topper can give us something good. That is a land, I don't think it's like a command tower. That's not the command tower. That... What is that? That is a land. That is... Another clifftop retreat. Alright, we got Promising Vein, Adaptive Gem Guard, Hunter's Blowgun, Attentive Sunscribe, Sunshot Militia, Malamute Veteran, Malamute Warscribe, Helping Hand, Dauntless Dismantler, Showcase Cutzel Malamute Exemplar, that's worth something. Then we have Breach's Eager Pillager. Did not get a Jurassic Park card, but we did get a double rare. We have an Impact Hall, 1000th Moon in the foil. Very nice. And a list card, which is Leap. Target creature gains flying until end of turn, draw a card. Leap. I don't know if this is worth anything, but the art is fucking awesome. I'm sorry. The art, look at the art. The art is great. Alright, so we got our treasure trove. We're going to slice it open right there. Okay, we're going to be a little careful with this. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so this, I don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. So on the count of 3, we're going to turn this over. 1, 2, 3. Amulet of Vigor. No shit. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Whenever a permanent enters the battlefield tapped under your control, untap it. Beautiful. Awesome. Love it. Put that right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the Lost Caverns of Ixalan Part 2, The Revenge. I think I'm gonna say this now, because I'm pretty sure I'm right. With just a couple of these cards, we blew the cost out of the water. And remember, if you join the Patreon down below to help support the channel, you have a chance of getting one of these. Isn't that cool? I'll send it to you. No problem. The whole pack, regardless of what it is. And if you're here still, seeing all of this, means you like what I do. So go ahead and hit like, share this around, and most importantly, subscribe. Let YouTube know exactly how much you enjoy this. But with all of that out of the way, I know I told you guys I got a deal on this. It was on sale. And boy, did I ever, because this is how much we paid for it. I know, right? And this is how much we made. Like I said, future me hasn't edited this in or put any of the prices, but I'm pretty sure that we blew that price out of the water. But with all that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. And this has been Matt from Lucky Pack MTG, and I will see you all next time.